Satnam everyone, and Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Thank you for having me on SikhNet today. I'm really excited to be here. We're just going to wait for a few more people to come on to today's class live. If you're logging on, please feel free to share this channel to friends and family. And for those of your family who could be benefiting from techniques of breathing and pranayama exercises that we will be doing today with a little bit of meditation. So today I will be sharing with you a few practical, easy breath work exercises, ending with a nice relaxation meditation for you to use in your everyday life, especially in the kind of circumstances and the times we're in now. These are the moments where we really need to put everything that we know in a practical sense. If you're new to meditation, if you're new to breath work or breathing, I'm going to guide you through the whole easy step process to get through it. Okay, so we're just going to wait for a few more people to log on. Thank you for everyone who's already logging on and sending your waves and your comments. Thank you so much. Again, if you're on socials, please share them across all your socials. I will be looking through multiple angles, so if my eyes are moving around, it just means that we're going live on YouTube. We're also on Facebook, and we have a recording going on. So, for those of you who have joined, let me know where you're from, where you are logging on from today. It's 5 o'clock in the UK, and I'm really grateful that you've all taken the time out to join me. My name is Chaz Singh Fliy, by the way, for those of you who are still guessing. And today, as I said, we will be doing breathwork and meditation. So I will be just quickly going through some of your comments just to say hello to all of you. Great, you're from New Zealand. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Satnam, Waheguru, thank you for logging on. It's beautiful to have you all here. Where else have we got you coming in from? Good, thank you for all your thumbs up, your hands together, and your hearts. You know, this is what SikhNet's about. It's about community, it's about love, it's about helping and sharing. So let's do this. You know, we're just going to wait 1 or 2 minutes before we do begin. But I would recommend, for those of you who are new and you haven't been here to, you haven't done any meditation or breath work before, I would recommend that you're sitting on something nice and comfortable. All exercises today can be done while sitting on the floor or on a chair. So if you have parents or an older generation that are thinking whether they can join in, it's absolutely fine. You can sit with a nice straight back. You can rest your hands on your knees to find the correct posture, making sure your spine is nice and straight, okay? As I said, this is a time we are in where we do need exercises and meditations like this because, we as society have all these great tools to share with each other, and now is the time that we put them into practical use. I use these 3 meditations and breathing exercises on a daily basis. It really helps me reset, it helps me align myself. And when I find myself in, them times of, I wouldn't say stress, but maybe I haven't got the clarity that I need at the time, these are my go-to meditations and my breathing exercises that I do. So I'm just going to quickly come back and see who's logged on and where you're from. Lovely to see everyone from on YouTube as well. Okay, so I'm just going to position you there so you can see me a lot better. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. Good. Great, fantastic. Thank you, Baji. It's fine. This is what we're here for. Oh, from Philadelphia. Fantastic. From Namaskar. Is that Namaskar? Namaste. Sorry. Okay, let me know if anyone's from India and America and England. You're really curious about who's logging on. And oh, there we go. Wolverhampton, India. Good. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to go right into it. Now, as I mentioned, make sure you're in a very comfortable position. Okay, if you're not sitting down on the floor, make sure you're sitting nice and comfortably on a chair. And if you have your legs crossed, there is no wrong or right way. My preferred way is sitting in half lotus, where my foot rests on my leg. Okay, so you can also open up the legs like this, which makes it nice and comfy for you as well. If you have your own way of sitting, that's fine, but the preferred way is if we're sitting in this posture. Okay, if you need to use cushions to support you or have blocks on the side, that's totally fine too. Anything to make sure you're comfortable and you're not moving around. Okay, there's no hard rules, but it's all coming from the intention of you trying to do the best that you can. Okay, if you need a glass of water, if you think you might need some, take a moment to quickly, you've got 30 seconds to grab some water, put it beside you, because you might want to take sips in between some of the exercises. Good, thank you. I'm so grateful for how many of you are logging on. Came back from India 2 weeks ago. Just to let you know, I am in the UK. Estonia, wow. Good. So it looks like everyone around the world. Thanks, Chaz Singh, for hosting this class today. SikhNet I'm always grateful that, any work I can get involved with their cause is a true blessing. I love what they're doing. I've always had their support, and I want to support them, especially when it comes to things like this, where we need to help the community. We need to help each other. We need to all bring in all our skills. We need to bring in our things that we know, especially when it comes to times where, we don't want to sound negative, but it can seem uncertain. We don't know what's ahead of us. We don't know how to deal with certain situations like right now, how to deal with the fear, how to, what's with the anxiety of what's going to come. So again, as I said, within the next minute, we will be doing a few exercises just to help you get perspective, release some emotional tension, get some more clarity. And by the end of it, you can do these techniques at home. They're really practical, really easy, and especially with our technology today on SikhNet and all other kind of media channels, you can anytime just log on to get these videos and get access if you need a little reminder. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to begin by So, to begin, the first thing we want to check is whether we are breathing right. And what do I mean by are we breathing right? It simply means that most of us are going through life and we're not even breathing the correct way. Now, the best way to describe this is that for those of you who have children and for those of you who have who maybe even do meditation or feel that they are relaxed, you'll notice that when a baby or a child breathes, especially up until the age of 3 years old, they're breathing like perfectly and the correct way. And when they're inhaling, their stomach comes out, and when they exhale, it comes in. So when they're lying on their back, you see the stomach come out, and when they exhale, it comes in. So just for a moment, just place your hand on your stomach and just check in with yourself. Where are you breathing from? What kind of feelings are you getting? Is your inhale going in or is it coming out? It's really important that we get this first step before we do anything else. So let me know if you're breathing correctly. I'd love to know if you've just realized that for all these years you haven't been breathing correctly. So let's check in with ourselves. You take a nice inhale and exhale always through the nose unless I specify otherwise. Sit up nice and straight, shoulders relaxed. Okay, and as you inhale into your stomach, continue the breath into your chest. Exhale from your chest, and then exhale from your stomach and your navel is pulled in. Okay, don't overdo it, but just become conscious that your breathing needs to adjust to this. If you're finding it a bit of a struggle breathing like this because it's new to you, it's fine. It takes practice. You're not the first person to ever think this. It happens a lot. I would probably say 90% of the people in the world are breathing the wrong way. So the way we do it is consciously, let's breathe just for a moment, so we're regulating ourselves, we're getting our breathing pattern, and we're getting, neurons firing in the brain saying, hey, I'm doing new things, so I need to recircuit, so let's do this. Okay, so bring your hands onto your stomach and inhale. Exhale into your inhale into your chest. Exhale from your chest, and then from your stomach, and then slowly from your stomach again. And as you inhale into your stomach, like a balloon, a water balloon, when water goes into it, expands from the front, back, sides, and below. So you want to have this visualization that it fills up. Then we're inhaling into the chest, and then you're exhaling. And as you practice this one breath, and you sit here with me and you're doing this conscious breathing, just be aware that you can take this deeper, slower, and longer. Like you can go breathe deeper into the stomach, and you can breathe into your shoulder blades all the way up to your neck, into your throat. And then you exhale from every part. Okay, so this is step one. So we do nice, long, deep breathing. If we don't do anything else every day, you do this one thing, and this will align you. This will set you up for the day. A great trick for most of you, and especially on the SikhNet channel, is that when you do an inhale, mentally chant Sat. Exhale, Nam. For those of you who have busy minds and you're trying to say, hey, how do I control these thoughts? I can't have so many thoughts and I don't know how to control them. Is there a way? Well, when you introduce a mantra, it helps cut out these other thought patterns in simple terms, okay? So we have a lot of things going on through the day that we just need to stop thinking about. And how do we do that? We do a nice conscious breath, okay? When then naturally it becomes normal to do. And then on the inhale, you close your eyes. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. And at this point, I would suggest that you bring focus to the third eye point, which is in between your eyebrows. So you're just focusing as your eyes are closed, with your eyes at that center, at that point between your eyebrows. And when we do this, we're stimulating the pituitary gland. This is a gland that's known and linked to having and building your psyche ability, your intuition. And for the last few breaths, become very aware of your posture. Breathe into your feet, your legs, your hands, your back, your spine, your shoulders, and exhale and just let go. Good. And on your last exhale, just open your eyes. Join me. Let me know how that was for you. That was just breathing. Can you believe that? So let's just go straight into the next exercises, because you can just do that one simple exercise as a standalone. So the next exercise I would like to teach you is alternative breathing. Okay, this one is fantastic, especially for those of you who feel emotional and you feel that, there's always a lot going on and you're overthinking and you just want balance. And at times, again, like this is, we're having to change our circumstances. We're not in the best positions that we want to be in. We don't know what's happening with our work. But on the other hand, we're really grateful and we're enjoying time at home. So for most of us, there's going to be a lot of mixed feelings. There's a lot of fear, which we need to release. We need to get perspective. And this next one is especially for that. It's for emotion and perspective. And the way we do this, by bringing your right hand, bring your thumb onto your right nostril. And you inhale through your left nostril. And with your pinky, your little finger, you close the left and you exhale through the right. And then you Close the right again. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale through the right. And you begin doing this breath, and we'll do this together for the next 3 minutes. So you're inhaling through the left. Close the left and you exhale through the right. Inhale through the left. Close and exhale through the right. Just continue doing this breath. You've already done 1 minute. We're doing 2 more minutes. Every time you exhale from your right, it's resetting that framework. You know, it's resetting the framework that is created for the day. You know, the things you've done, and we're just releasing and letting go so we can start again for the next day. And especially when you do this before you go to sleep, it allows the mind just to relax, you know, totally just let go of the day's events or day's stresses or anything that you've been holding on to. Whilst and when you're exhaling, you're automatically resetting the patterns in the mind. Now just for a moment, now bring your pinky on your left nostril, inhale through the right, and then begin to exhale through the left. Just continue this breathing. So we're just changing. Inhale through the right, exhale through the left. Rest your hands, take a nice deep inhale in. Exhale. Relax the breath. How are you feeling right now? By now you've just learnt 2 new breathing techniques. Thank you for all your comments. I can see them coming in. I can see all your thumbs up. But let me know, engage with me. Let me know how I can help you. If you're finding anything, you know, difficult, if you're not understanding something, I am here to help you have clarity. We're here to have a conversation and engage. So I'm just going to pop forward and check how you're all getting on. Excellent. Back to basics, love it. Breathing correctly is important. Yes, it is. Excellent. So let's come back, sit into easy pose with your hands in Gyan Mudra. Okay, Gyan Mudra is that you bring your index finger and your thumb together and your other 3 fingers just extended, and you rest them on your knees. Now the next exercise I want to show you is One for anxiety. Okay, one of the biggest questions I get across any social media DMs that I receive, and even on my, in my classes, or anytime I meet people, one of the biggest questions is, how do I deal with anxiety? Do you have any tools and techniques? And yes, I do, and I can help you, but you want to be able to implement these practices into your life to get results. There's no magic, formula or magic pill or meditation that's going to take that away. It has to become a lifestyle. You need to start adapting certain things into your life. You need to start doing practices of maybe yoga and meditation, or Simran, or just learning just to switch off. We're always feeling that we're always switched on and have to be on the go. And we're putting this pressure on ourselves, and that pressure doesn't need to be there. We just let that go. How do you let go? Well, these are the tools that we're going to be teaching, and this is why SikhNet is such a great resource to a center for you, because we are sharing things that help the community, help so many people, get progress and find results and de-stress and connect, So we're sharing all these tools that are effective and real, that work in daily life. They're not overcomplicated. You can do them at work, if you're on the train, they're so practical. There's nothing to it. There's nothing outside there if you're sitting at work that you're going to look really ridiculous. It's just practical, easy techniques. Okay, so the next meditation and breathing meditation, we'll put it together like that we're going to do is one for anxiety. Bring your hands together. Okay, so when we bring our hands together, generally in prayer pose, we're bringing both hemispheres of the brain together. Okay, we've got one side, which is your analytical side, which is always working, which is the cognitive, trying to figure things out, and it's got things going 100 miles an hour, and it's doing all the maths and making sense of the world. And then we've got the other side, which is, hey, the creative, seeing everything as one, where I'm more laid back, I'm joining the dots in a different way. It's that kind of mentality. Both serve a purpose, but the most effective time is when they come together, okay, and they work to one. So when we bring our palms together, we are literally also balancing the hemispheres of the brain, okay, so we bring them together. Let's apply a little pressure with our thumbs to our heart center. Relax the shoulders, lean back slightly, bringing your chin ever so slightly. And just open the eyes just for a moment. And this next breathing technique is that we take 4 sniffs in through the nose, and we exhale 4 sniffs out through the nose. So it's now remember to engage the navel and the chest. Okay, so your breathing is, you're feeling the breath. It's not shallow, but you're not over exerting yourself on the breath either. Okay, so we're going to take 4 sniffs in with our palms together. And we're going to look at the palms with our eyes 1/10 open. So we're going to close the eyes, and we're just going to have a slither of light coming through the eyes, looking down at our palms, okay? And we're going to do this again for just 3 minutes. So, to begin, bring your palms together, rest them at your heart center, bring your chin in ever so slightly, make sure your spine's nice and straight, shoulders are relaxed, eyes are 1/10 open, and let's begin the 4 sniffs in and 4 sniffs out. Your focus is on the tip of the nose. So with your eyes, your focus is on the tip of the nose as you continue the sequence of breathing 4 in and 4 out. Just continue this for the next few minutes. Continue the breath. Remember to engage the breath in the chest as well. So we're going to open up the chest and breathe into the chest. Still got 1 minute to go. Keep the focus on the tip of your nose with your eyes 1/10 open. Chin is slightly tucked in, with your spine absolutely straight. Inhale, nice and deep. Deeper. Take one breath in more. A little bit more. Suspend the breath. Hold the breath. Hold. Exhale. Bring your palms into your laps, facing up. Keeping the eyes closed. Relax the breath. And as you sit with your breath, just chant in Sat. Exhale Nam. Nam. As you inhale, really appreciate the breath, and exhale and let go. Become aware of the breath. This is our life force. This is our prana. This is the thing that gives us the energy for the day. It's the energy for life. It's bringing in oxygen to all our organs, to our bloodstream, all major systems of the body. Breathe into your feet. Hold the breath. Focus on the feet, give them a squeeze. And relax the breath, relax the tension in the feet. Inhale into your calves and your knees. Squeeze your calves and your knees. And relax. Inhale into your thighs, legs. Bringing in energy and prana and healing. Hold, squeeze the legs. And relax. Every time you're relaxing the posture and the breath, you're giving gratitude. Inhale into your base, your sitting bones, your sexual organs. Squeeze as Squeeze your sexual muscles, your anus muscles. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lift yourself off the ground, pulling all the weight off the ground. Hold it. And exhale, relax. Inhale into your belly. Lower part of your spine. Up to your midsection, your solar plexus. Hold. And now relax. Inhale into your heart, into your chest, all the way up to your throat. Hold the breath just for a few seconds. Feel the heartbeat. Give gratitude for such a wonderful, healthy heart. And exhale. Inhale from the base of your spine, all the way up, up, up each vertebra. You feel the energies going around the spine to the back of your neck. And you exhale and you lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders. Inhale into your jaw, your mouth. And open your mouth nice and wide like a lion. And exhale, relax the jaw, relax the tongue. Focus into your cheeks, your nose, your ears, your forehead. Inhale. Squeeze the eyes shut. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tensing all the face muscles. And relax. Inhale into your hands, your arms, your biceps, your triceps, all the way to your shoulders. Inhale, stretch the arms out. You stretch your fingers. Exhale. And again, let go of anything that you're holding on to in your shoulders, your arms, your fingers. Lastly, inhale, the back of your neck, all the way to the top of your head, to your crown, into your hair. Visualize energy going to each root of your hair, residing at the top of your crown. Exhale, relax every hair on your body, every cell. You've given yourself this time today to show up, to relax, to learn some techniques that will serve you, will benefit your health, your mental state, your mental health. It will be effective in the times that we are currently transitioning through. It's important that you stay in tune with your body. Some breaths and some techniques might suit you more than others, but the one that you reside with, you resonate with, you do more of. You sit in your whole, in your peace, in your godly self. And gently open the eyes as I show you one more technique. Bring your 2 fingers from your right hand and rest them on your left wrist. At this point, we will be finding the pulse. The pulse is located just where your thumb meets your wrist, just on the edge there. It might take a moment for you to find this. Relax your wrist on your knee. You can either put your hand in Gyan Mudra, keep it nice and relaxed. Take a moment with your eyes closed now to really just locate the heartbeat. Sometimes it might be faint, sometimes it might be strong, it might be slow, it might be fast. Just relax, there's no rush. When you find a little pulse, a strong pulse, a heartbeat, just connect and know that this heartbeat is yours. This is you. This is your heart. If you want to just sit in stillness, you can inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Mentally chant Sat, Nam. Relax the breath. Just sit for a few minutes. This exercise is an excellent meditation to do daily. Helps you to connect to yourself, connect with your heart, relax yourself. It's a very simple but very effective meditation to use to calm the heart. For the last minute, really feel your body's energy. How are you feeling? How does it make you feel when you connect to your heart? Do you feel different to before you started? Now, inhale, nice and deep, and exhale. Relax the hands on your knees, palms facing up. If you need to stretch your legs out, feel free to stretch your legs out. If you need to stretch your arms out, stretch your arms out. And we bring our hands together as we conclude today's exercises with you. So what did we learn today? We learnt that first, to regulate your breath, breathe correctly, because when we're not breathing correctly, we will feel more anxious, we'll feel out of breath, we will, be flustered, we'll run out of energy, and it's important for your circulation of your blood flow, your oxygen, to make sure you are breathing correctly. 2, I showed you a breathing technique through alternated breathing, which works on your emotional response. Okay, it relaxes and allows you to reset your day. Then we went on to breath for anxiety. I'm so zen right now. I'm so shanti. And so Anand, I'm just like totally not even here right now. So then we went to do a anxious meditation, which we had our palms together and we did 4 sniffs in and then 4 sniffs out through the nose. And then lastly, I did a quick body scan meditation with you, which we breathe nice and deep into all areas of our body. We breathe in, we hold, we tense, and we relax. And I do hope all of these have been a benefit to you. I'm grateful that you've joined me today. If you have any questions, please feel free to ping SikhNet and me across any messages that you have. You can follow me on my socials. My handles are Chaz Fliy on Instagram, Chaz Fliy on Facebook. And, I'm happy to connect with you if you have any more questions. I'd love to see you back here on SikhNet. Please share this if this has been of any benefit for you. If you love the kind of work SikhNet are doing, please support them, donate to them. Because only with you guys we can be able to put this content out and create more content and, you know, spread a, you know, a message of community and love. So from the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful that you joined us today. Please feel free, you know, to write any questions and we will respond to them. I will take a moment just to check in with all of you and see who logged on and from where, and whether there's any questions that I can directly answer while I'm with you. Okay, wow. Very nice way to teach. Feeling great, thank you. I feel so much more better. Wow. How were you feeling before? Just bear with me. Okay, so we have SikhNet to really help you with any questions that you have as well. Thank you for making it. It's so simple with explanations, very relaxing. Thank you. Bro, what is... Okay. Okay, fantastic. This, you know, all these meditations are very personal to you. You know, like, it's very important you connect with yourself in whatever way you feel resonates with you. Everyone has different ways of connecting with themselves. You know, some people just like doing Namsam, and that's amazing, that's fine, that's great. You know, some people like doing yoga and then meditation. Some people like meditation. Some people like guided meditations. The main thing is that you're connecting to yourself and you understand how godly you are and your purpose, and you feel a connection through whatever you do. Now, you know, there are really positive comments here. Okay. Yeah, I'm really grateful to see all the positive comments here. Beautiful to see that. So Srikal, thank you. How often a day should we do this? You can choose any of these, you know, you can do once, you can do one once a day, you can do all of these once a day, but you can also, remember, use one of these exercises and do it for 11 minutes or 22 minutes. You know, it depends on how much you want to do, but you can, if you do a good meditation, you can even do it just for 1 minute. Okay, so I think the more you practice, the more you get into it. But it's important that we start from a foundation and a basic level, because sometimes, you know, when we're doing really complicated things and you haven't learned the basics, you really can get confused on, you know, what's happening, or, you know, the foundations of breathing. So it's really important we get that done right first. Appreciate your love. Thank you so much. Thank you for your seva. Thank you. Fantastic. Okay, yes, there was a fan sound on my laptop. I've had to manually control my fan because the laptop gets hot whilst we're doing all these lives. I've been doing back-to-back lives. And this, you know, at this time, it's very important that we share all of these methods, these techniques, these teachings that we all have to share to one another, especially because this is what that time is for. We've been waiting for times like this to be able to share with everyone. You know, as much as we have a daily practice, it's very important that we teach it, not only for ourselves to become better teachers and to serve others, but to also make sure that others who are in difficult positions right now and have, you know, no idea where to go or how to adjust or change their emotions or their states, you know, these techniques can help, and I really do hope they do for you. I'm really grateful that you've joined us in SikhNet today. Satnam, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh, and see you soon.